7 RBIs.
That sounds about right.
The 2-0. Swinging a foul past the screen. We said this was a big 2-week stretch, and it started with a win against the Chicago White Sox to get the Tigers to 9-5. They're playing the White Sox and Cleveland Indians exclusively for 13 games in 14 days. They have not won a game since.
Yeah, and the White Sox only did that first game.
They heard about it, didn't they? 2-1. Line drive, base hit in left field off the bat of Abreu. Another multiple hit game for Jose Abreu against Tigers pitching.
That's called a quick pack. That fastball off the plate inside. That's quickness right there. Yeah, that was a typo. If they keep winning, he's going to be the MVP just for what he did.
Just for what he did. He started that game that they lost 5-1, and he just basically said some guys came to play and way too many did not come to play. Basically,
Yeah,
in this game tonight.
A lot of veterans on this team that woke up. Some young kids.
He scored 15 runs the last 2 games in Detroit. And in the first 3 games this series, he scored 22 runs. Leroy Meadows batting first pitch, slow ball 1, 5-0 Chicago. First, line drive, base hit in right field. On 7, heading to third. Ratings throw to come up on the infield by Nico Ledger. Line drive single. Trouble taking coverage. 1 out, 6 down.
That
the first changeup in the dirt, and Nico couldn't hold up. The second one straight, middle of the strike zone, swing and a miss.
Yeah, because your middle strike zone, you got to be thinking it's probably fastball. Guess what?
The 0-2, another changeup. So it just speaks to what you talk about all the time, because that arm motion changes it all. The speed and the delivery changes it all. Hitters read it, and he just obviously never does.
No, it's been perfect.
Nico with a walk and a strikeout. 10 strikeouts for Giolito. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. Change up again. Bottom of the strike zone. And he just froze. Nico Goodrum. He saw 4 change-ups. 11 strikeouts for Lucas Giolito.
And that's that different changeup that has that down to it, almost like a sinker. The other one is straight. It looks like it's a claw that he comes across to create that down.
Giolito had 6 double-digit strikeout games last year. This is his first and start number 6 of this year. High of 13 strikeouts against Oakland last August. First pitch changeup, swing and a miss to Kristen Stewart. Jeez. This is something. Stewart's 0 for 2, struck out with the bases loaded, as we mentioned, bounced into a double play first time up. Swings and misses at another changeup. It's like he's just decided he's going to throw all changeups. Try to see if you can hit it now.
I'm not sure I've seen this before. I'm sure I have, but I don't want to remember.
6 straight changeups to start the 7th inning. A strikeout and now an 0-2 count on Stewart. The 0-2, another changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Keep thinking it's going to change the eye level. I don't know if it's worth it.
Stewart struck out on a fastball his last time up. The 1-2, swing and a miss, another changeup. My goodness.
You can't make it up, folks. I don't know other way to describe this to you.
8 consecutive changeups to start the 7th inning. Back-to-back strikeouts on 1-2 pitches.
If you throw changeups, he can pitch to 120 pitches. Wouldn't matter.
Goodness. So he's now 1 away from a career best. Cameron Maben batting, takes a changeup low. I would love to see the total on his changeup use in this game.
I guarantee you, more than any other pitch.
The 1-0, fastball, perfect. He's still got 95 in the back pocket, low and away at the knees for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now we go back to back with the fastball.
I think he will. McCann setting up away. The 1-1, fastball up. Missed his spot badly. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's been pretty impressive strike throw. 103 pitches, 66 strikes for Lucas Giolito. I've been struggling to throw consistent strikes through 5 starts. Working at a good pace, too. The 2-1. Changeup floats high. Rare 3-ball count on a Tigers batter. 30-game season, your number 1 starter is probably going to make 12, 13 starts. So, really, this, you could argue, is the midway point for Lucas Giolito.
Well, that.
Start number 6, the 3-1. Fastball, bottom of the strike zone. I am impressed, Jim. He's attacking the strike zone. Never has gotten away from it. The 1 walk, and he hasn't really come close to walking anybody else.
No, he hasn't.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Cameron Maben is grounded out and struck out.
And he hurt his, looked like he hurt his back of his leg or something. His, blew his knee.
Remember, he had the hamstring issue before, and that's kind of where he was grabbing, wasn't it?
Sure was.
He went on the injured list for 10 days. That's why he only had 29 at-bats coming in. Took a big cut, and nothing unusual, but looks like that hamstring came up to bite him, and you could see that pained smile on his face, like, doggone it. It's come back, and I would think he's, based on the previous injury,
He's staying in.
he is staying in, but
Who knows if that was...
wouldn't be a surprise to see him come out
Right,
for the bottom of the 7th. Let him complete the at-bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty, 2 out, 7th inning, 5-0 Chicago. Righty on righty matchup. McCann setting up away. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him on strikes.
97, Dan.
Lucas Giolito, maybe the best fastball of the day to tie his career high in strikeouts with his 13th. He's struck out 5 of the last 6 batters. Strikes out the side.
Brilliant performance.
Here in the 7th inning, all swinging third strikes. 7th inning stretch brought to you by Ram Trucks. Hurry in now for the great deals during the summer Ram clearance event. At the stretch, 5-0 Chicago. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
We're putting in work, making the moves, ready to play. It's a whole new ballgame at your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers with the Chevy Colorado. Colorado is the perfect mid-size truck that will get the job done, then have a night on the town after. With rugged good looks and advanced technology, like available 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Chevy Colorado is a truck that fits in whether you're going off-road or pulling up to a valet. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
If you're like me, you're feeling confused and anxious by all the virtual school options for the fall. That's why my kids are attending Ferndale School's Tri-County Education Center. Ferndale students have been thriving online for almost 20 years. They offer every class you can imagine. Free professional certificates and career counseling. The TCEC has everything you need. Why trust your kids' education to anyone else? The Tri-County Education Center. Just because you're learning online doesn't mean you're learning alone. Learn more at GOTCEC.com.
At Varsity Lincoln, being the #1 Lincoln dealer lets Varsity make you #1, saving you thousands on new and certified pre-owned Lincolns delivered to your home or business. Wow, that's right, save thousands at Varsity Lincoln. Plus, get a complimentary 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty with every certified pre-owned Lincoln from Varsity. See Jerry Law for a deal you can't refuse. Only at Varsity Lincoln in Novi and online at varsitylincoln.com.
A great infielder can pick up a hop. A great beer drinker picks up great hop flavor. 97.1 The Ticket Double Dry Hop Hazy Pale Ale. New from Ellison Brewery. Select Kroger stores or wherever your crew enjoys brew.
Tigers, Red Wings, and Pistons all play here. 97.1.
Chicago dugout. We've seen too many of those smiles, Jim, but
we have.
everybody thrilled for Lucas Giolito and the outing he just had by tying his career high in strikeouts and just an absolutely dominant performance. But
it was no contest.
This Tigers offense is in a deep funk right now. 1 walk today, 13 strikeouts for the starter Lucas Giolito.
3 hits.
Funkhauser on the mound in his 2nd inning of work. First pitch to Nomar Mazara, fouled out of play, well back third base side. Straight home. Tigers shift 3 to the right. Willie Castro is a lone infielder on the left. Goodrum, Scope, Candelario on the right. Outfield plays Mazara to go the opposite way. Everybody shifts to the left a little bit on this lefty. 0 for 3 today, 4 for 15 in the series. Nomar Mazara swings, pops it up foul and out of play down the third base line. Castro came over, but had no shot at it. No balls and 2 strikes.
It's a pretty good life for the fastball early on for Funkhauser.
Contributions up and down this order today. Anderson's hit a home run, been on twice. Mancada's been on twice. Abreu has 2 hits. Jimenez has been on 3 times. Encarnacion's been on twice. McCann's been on twice, and the 8-9 hitters each have a double. The 0-2 slider at the bottom of the strike zone for a called third strike. Mazara strikes out. 5-0 Sox. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers are heading on to Cleveland for a 3-game weekend series against the Indians, who have gotten hot. Their offense has heated up. They're taking advantage. Anybody who gets to play Pittsburgh right now, it's an advantage.
They're happy, yes.
And they have taken, certainly, the opportunity to win the first 2 games. They've got a game tonight against the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are now 4-16, but the Indians are 15-9.
Yes.
Playing some very good baseball, and it looks like it's going to be a heck of a battle between the Indians and the Minnesota Twins.
Maybe the Sox.
Maybe the Sox is right. They are 6 outs away from a 15-11 record. Swinging a foul out of play. I'll say it again. There's going to be a team at the 500 mark, maybe even below it, sneaking into the playoffs.
Sure, absolutely.
The The Tigers have fallen 4 games below the 500 mark. If they can somehow climb back toward the 500 mark, you will be in the hunt if you're anywhere near 500. Swinging a high fly ball, right field. The rare show of emotion by James
Yes,
McCann.
he missed his pitch.
Slaying the bat down on a routine fly to right, and we were correct that Cameron Maben came out of the game, and Victor Reyes is now in right. He made the easy catch for out number 2. Look at the number of teams that are within a few games of that 8th playoff spot in both leagues. 4 teams in the American League, 5 in the National League are within 2 games of that 8th spot. So right down to the end, if you're near 500, you're going to be in the hunt. The Tigers have to find a way to. Jim just, this thing is dragging them down.
They have to stop the bleeding.
They have to find a way.
The way the bleeding is, it is one thing to lose games. The way they're losing games, or starting pitching, no offense, that is not going to work.
Fastball for a strike. I mean, the effort's there. We know that, but this just feels like a lifeless performance.
So it is. It's like the Sox game played, the Tigers did not.
Slided for a strike. The tone was set early. Unfortunately, again, if they don't start, Ron Gardenhire, it's like a broken record, and he knows it, but if you don't get into the second half of games where they're starting pitching, the bullpen's just going to
No. White flag will be flying.
And we're certainly seeing that. And again, a long first inning today didn't help Tiger hitters. Mendick swings and lines one right 2. Second baseman Jonathan Scope on one hop. He fields and flips over to Candelario in a 1-2-3 7th inning for Kyle Funkhauser and the Tigers. We go to the 8th in Chicago. Tigers still trail at 5-0. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
They say opportunity only knocks once, and it's knocking now. Right now, you can cash in on a great opportunity at Comerica Bank and earn $200. How do you do it? It's easy. We're giving our new customers $200 for opening an Access checking account. Pretty cool, huh? Switch to Comerica today and experience full-service banking with the higher level of service, knowledge, and attention you deserve, plus your $200 bonus. It's a win-win. So open a new Access checking account today and start earning your $200. To get started, visit www.comerica.com/access200. That's comerica.com/access200. Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations. Member FDIC Equal Opportunity Lender. To receive $200 bonus, open a new Comerica Access checking account. Set up and receive 3 consecutive direct deposits of at least $100 within 90 days of account opening. For more details or to apply, visit comerica.com/access200.
Having my own restaurant is everything I've worked for. So when I found out Consumers Energy was offering businesses an energy efficiency program with a 50% bonus rebate, I had to know more. With Buy Michigan, when you have an energy efficiency upgrade and purchase equipment made by a Michigan-based company, you get a 30% bonus rebate. Learn more about Buy Michigan. Search Consumers Energy Buy Michigan. Consumers Energy. Count on us.
It's a new day of winning big at Soaring Eagle during $1 Million Summer. Every Saturday through September, $1 million in premium play is up for grabs. Visit SoaringEagle.com for complete details. Tigers, Red Wings, and Pistons all play here. 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D and see why Chevy guys in every city. Dan Dickerson, Jim Price. We're here in Detroit. The Tigers are in Chicago, getting ready to go to Cleveland. Tim Jetski, Chuck Keller, our engineers for the wrap-up of this 4-game series. Tigers and White Sox, and this game has a feel that's unfortunately, Jim, all too similar to the other 3 games in this series.
It only worse. This one is even worse than the other games in this series because they're not into it at all. And when there's good pitching against you, you look like they're lethargic, look like there's no life, and it's a bad combination.
Ready to give your business home field advantage? Go to Comerica, the official bank of the Detroit Tigers. Let Comerica raise your expectations of what banking can be. Member FDIC. Jimmy Cordero, right-hander on the mound. First pitch, 97. Another power arm out of the bullpen. Strike 1 on Austin Romine.
Pitching change brought by Wallside Windows. We can do that. We are the factories because we're having a virtual estimate today.
No strike 1. Swinging a line drive right to third. A great lunge to the left and stabbed by Moncada. And a line drive that was heading into left. Over the third good swing of the day. Well, it was the third good swing of the day for Romine, but it's the second time he's made an out.
Yeah, hanging slider. This guy, he can touch 97 with the four seam, but he throws a sinker that's up there also about 95 and 96. And again, another power arm out of their bullpen, which they have plenty of.
They sure do. Youngsters without much major league experience, and they're coming up, and they've done a great job so far for the White Sox. Willie Castro swings and taps one foul on the ground. Umpires one played, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball might have bounced.
Washington to Toronto to the Chicago White Sox. There's a pickup from Seattle. Change up, swinging and
Why not?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You watching the game or what? Jeez.
Jeez, right.
yeah.
Cordell's 28 years old, so past prospect status, but it's amazing what Don Cooper sometimes will take a look at an arm and say, you know what, I can do something with that 97.
Top pitching coaches around.
Change up in the dirt, 36 innings for the White Sox last year. Walk rate just under 3, strikeout rate just under 8. Only 24 hits in 36 innings. The 2-2. Swinging a fly ball center field deep on the run. Engel, that one's way back and off the top of the wall. Engel fields it perfectly, and Willie Castro will slide in safely with a 1-out double. Good to see Willie Castro have a good swing. It's been a real struggle for him in his last 10 at-bats.
Yep. The ball was up in the zone, put a nice double bogey on that baby. A little below the belt, got to that fence at right center field in a hurry, and Engel played perfectly off the ball. Not too late, Bill, just again, just minute back after minute back.
Back to the top of the order, Jamer Candelario. Final line for Giolito. 7 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. Changeup at the top of the strike zone for a called strike. At a 98-mile-an-hour fastball down. No balls and 2 strikes. Candelario today 1 for 3 has struck out, fly to right, infield base hit.
Another changeup.
Lucas Giolito ended up throwing 110 pitches in this game. Swinging a soft ground ball to the left of second base off the glove of Tim Anderson. He was charging hard from his shift position on the right side of the infield. Went off his glove. Candelario is safe. That'll be a hit because it was so softly hit. It was an all-or-nothing play for Tim Anderson. Castro stops at third, and the Tigers have a couple of men on with 1 out here in the 8th inning.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, listen, that's a gift base hit. Didn't hit it hard. One swing of the bat, change the look of this game in a hurry.
So, Lucas Giolito, 110 pitches, 57 fastballs, 40
How about that?
40 changeups in 1 game. I've never seen that before.
It's a power arm.
And when they swung it, they swung and missed half the time. Fastball strike in half of the plate to Jacoby Jones. Quite a performance as he matched his career high in strikeouts. Spencer Turnbull started for the Tigers. He feel good when he's on the mound, and he just didn't have it today. He was pulled after 2 innings. To strike 1. Swinging a tap foul consistently, 98 fastball.
Yeah, you know, you think he's been around a little bit, like you said. With his arm, he would have more success, or had more success. Perhaps Don Cooper, the pitching coach, working with the change-up with him, and mechanics change.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. Sharp slider at 89, down in the strike zone. Jacoby Jones was 1 for 3 until that strikeout, so now 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts for Jacoby today. Double, single, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Tigers down 5-0 in the 8th inning.
That's maybe the 6th or 7th breaking ball in this game from the White Sox.
Amazing. All the ones thrown by Giolito. He threw 13 sliders, but Jim, I mean, almost none were for strikes.
All-purpose pitches, that's right.
Brings up Miguel Cabrera. First pitch, swing and a miss at a slider down and away.
I'll tell you that, the off-balance swings we're seeing from the big man is surprising.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority. The Detroit Tigers may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Detroit Tigers. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. The pitch. Fastball down at 98 miles an hour. Softly to Anderson to the left of second, fields and fires a strike over to Abreu at first. Easy ground ball off Cabrera's bat, and the Tigers' mini threat comes to an end. We're at the bottom of the 8th inning, still 5-0 Chicago. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
Summer is here, and the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers are open and ready to help. We are still offering online sales support and complimentary home delivery. Plus, we are continuing our enhanced cleaning procedures, so you have peace of mind while you shop. Right now, current AC Plant lessees can lease a 2020 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT 4x4 for $149 a month for 24 months, with $3,129 due at signing. Only at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. It includes wage security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Payment also includes RCL bonus cash, select inventory, RCL cash, open bonus cash, renewal cash, and PHCE bonus cash. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford credit or current low mileage lease. Vehicle must have arrived at dealer at least 61 days prior to the sale date. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by August 31st. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Visit us today at BigFordFirst.com. So lease our 2020 F-150 Super Crew XLT for $149 a month. Think Ford first.
It's the summer sales event at Jack Dimmer Ford. Treat customers like champions and always have the best deals. That's the difference at Jack Dimmer Ford since 1957. Easy Plan customers can get a low mileage lease on a 2020 Ford Fusion SE 4-wheel drive for only $149 a month for 24 months. $2,049 due at signing. Zero security deposit. Over ends at $3120. Experience the difference at Jack Dimmer Ford. Located on Michigan Avenue, a mile and a half east of I-275 in Wayne. Only 15 minutes from everywhere. Go Tigers! Your best buds are your taste buds. When you hit a home run with 97.1 The Ticket American Lager from Ellison Brewery, now available at select Kroger stores or ask for it wherever your crew enjoys brew.
The Tigers, weight, and distance all play here. 97.1 The Ticket.
Joey Menez takes over on the mound in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers trail 5-0, but Jimmy needs work.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't been since the 16th of this month.
First pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball with some life.
Turn back to the view by Southeast Michigan Ford. There's a visit. Northgate Ford and Port Huron. Think Ford first. Call for Big Joe. 8 innings, 5 runs, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, a couple of batters.
Strike one, check swing foul on the play. Adam Engel at the plate, 1 for 3. Contributions up and down this order, and so the White Sox offense has looked awfully strong, at least against the Tigers the last 6 games. They really didn't do a lot against the Reds over the weekend, or against the Cardinals. The 0-2, swing and a miss, good slider, wipes him out. Turnbull started for the Tigers, went 2, walked 4, struck out none, and was pulled. 61 pitches, 30 strikes, plus a hit batter. And Ron Gardner had seen enough.
Yes.
Alexander went 3, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Funkhauser went 2 scoreless. Now Joey Mendes again, just getting some work in a 5-0 game. Check some scores on the General RV scoreboard from the 1-800-CALL-SAM studio. Woods Gurriel Jr., a little infield chopper over drawn in infield, and the Toronto Blue Jays in Buffalo walk it off in the 7th inning. That always sounds so strange.
Yes, it does.
Walk it off in the 7th inning, 3-2. Bryce Harper's off to a terrific start. Did hit a home run in a losing cause. Breaking ball up and in by OPS, on base plus slugging. Simple number, mathematically doesn't really make sense, and yet it works. You're just adding on base plus slugging. It identifies the best hitters pretty regularly. Bryce Harper went into the day as one of the top 5 in on base plus slugging. Swing and a miss, and a slider down and away. Tim Anderson just swung and missed.
That's, 3 now in all year?
The top 5 in the major leagues. Jesse Winker of Cincinnati is number 1 in OPS. How about that? I think he hit 5 home runs in 5 games at one point. Brandon Lau of Tampa Bay is 2nd. Bryce Harper is 3rd. Fernando Tatis is 4th, which is amazing considering the year he's having, that he's all the way down in 4th at 12 home runs.
That's surprising.
And Ian Happ is 5th. It's early, but we're almost at the halfway point too, so
Yes, we are.
never too early to take a look at the leaderboards. The pitch, swinging a soft ground ball to the left side, charging, barehanding, and couldn't get a good grip on it. Willie Castro ends up just hanging on. He did the right thing there by hanging on.
He wouldn't have got him anyway. If he'd cleaned it, picked it up clean, he wouldn't have got him. He was playing deep, and Anderson's just too fast. He's just too good.
So Tim Anderson is on base again.
That's what he does against Detroit.
He can bond the ball and he can hit a little tripper. And still reach.
Power and speed, what a combination.
First pitch fastball strike to Yohan Moncada. 5-0 Sox. We're in the 8th inning. Man out, a man out. Well, Tigers are not going to get deep into a game with their starter tomorrow because Michael Fulmer is basically going to be a 3-inning guy this year. Fastball a little bit low at 95. 1 ball, 1 strike on Moncada. So you have to look to Matthew Boyd on Saturday as the next opportunity to get deep in the game. It's the story with these Tigers right now.
It is.
Starting pitchers who can't go more than 5. Never seen anything quite like it, a stretch like this. Change up low. 2-1 on Moncada.
And that has affected the whole team in so many different ways.
No coincidence that the offense has fallen off as these long innings have increased.
Wears you down.
2-1. Fastball off the plate inside. Again,
Wears everybody down.
It wasn't a great offense, but it was top 5 there for a while.
Well, it was.
Through 16, 17 games. Good power. Averaging more than 5 runs a game.
I think CJ getting hurt them, even though he wasn't exactly tearing it up, but he had that threat, and he was
getting on.
He fit right into that lineup.
The 3-1. Whoa. Yanked the fastball way inside. Managers dread using their closers in non-closing situations just to, quote-unquote, get some work. They dread this, I think, more than anything.
And how many times through our years have we seen where they had to take them out?
Not going to let them take much punishment. I mean, if the pitch count gets much over 20, it's almost always an automatic hook, and the Tigers are going to get John Schreiber up and throwing as a result. 2 men on, 1 out. Just threw 10 pitches to the last 2 batters. Jose Abreu batting 2 for 4 today. 8 for 17 in this series. Swings and misses on a very good slider down and away. Strike 1.
The best sliders, he's thrown 2 of those now. That's the best I've seen for a while.
Light tower and roof line shadows from the first base side. Crossing home plate. Those are the light tower shadows right now. So the home plate is just now covered in the light tower shadow. Everything else is in bright sunshine. As that shadow moves between home plate and the mound, will make things tricky, but it's obviously not going to play much of a factor in the late innings here. Fastball low and away, except maybe make things tougher for the Tigers in the ninth.
Because the shadow will be out further. That's exactly right.
And they don't really need that at this particular moment.
Because they're going to bring in somebody to throw seeds.
That's all they have out there. I'm impressed with the bullpen. This team has upside.
Yeah.
You're right. They're going to be right there with Cleveland and Minnesota, I think. Swing and a miss. And maybe they're just taking advantage of a Tigers team that's down, but we talked about it at the beginning of these 7 games. But this is an offense that has tremendous upside. And now we're seeing a bullpen that is performing and has a lot of good young arms that nobody's ever heard of.
That's right. The arms
doing the job.
The arms is a surprise. But, they have Roberts. He's a budding superstar. They have all these young kids with the mixture of Abreu's.
Abreu waiting, swing a line drive into left center field. That's going to drop and get by Jacoby Jones all the way to the wall. Anderson is in. Mercado is in. 2 more runs for the Chicago White Sox with a 7-0 lead here in the 8th inning. Another hit for Abreu.
Again, you got to extend. I've talked about it forever. And if you can extend, you're going to be in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. 1-2, Jim. An absolute rocket. Outer half of the plate. Read it. We loved it. Had me count, like you said. Threw a couple good sliders, but decided to stay with the fastball. And it was to Abreu's length.
What production. 13 for 30, 5 doubles and a home run and 9 RBIs for Jose Abreu in 2 series against the Tigers. Fly ball to left deep. Stewart going back to the fence, looking up, and it's gone. A home run. Eloy Jimenez with a 2-run shot. And the Sox are pouring it on. 9-0 lead, number 8 for Jimenez.
Can't wait to get to the plate. I think that might be all for Joe. We'll see. But it looked like another hanger. I called a hanger to Abreu because he got to extend. It looked to me like it was a hanger up in the zone. It was supposed to be a slider, and it said hit me written all over it, and he did. Wow, man. I think it was supposed to be, I don't know if a slider or a curveball.
It was on the tee.
It was.
Now it's going to be the end of the day for Joey Jimenez. We talked about what managers dread. It happened. John Schreiber's coming on. 4 runs in, 9-0 Chicago. And while the Tigers make the change, we'll pause for these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Hi, Tigers.